In this case, I find that the presumption has not been rebutted. There are no conditions I can impose that would reasonably assure the appearance in court and the safety of the community. I make this decision based on all the information presented to me, which includes the
MediaTakeout.com.
provided by counsel, which includes the letters submitted in the pretrial services report. You're charged with a crime of sex trafficking, so there's a rebuttable presumption in favor of detention. And my concern is that this is a crime that happens behind closed doors, even where pretrial services is monitoring. The alleged victims are people with whom there's a power imbalance, who are susceptible to coercion. Not necessarily threats, but concern about losing benefits that they have been provided in the past. There are also indications in your history and characteristics that I think are a reason why the presumption in favor of detention has not been rebutted.
MediaTakeout.com.
Substance abuse, and the fact that the alleged violence seems to occur hand in hand with times when you're not necessarily in control of your actions because of that substance abuse. Your lawyer asked you to trust you and to trust him, and I don't know that I think you can trust yourself, and I don't believe that counsel has the ability to control you given the very significant concerns I have, particularly because of substance abuse and what seem like anger issues. I think the weight of the evidence is significant given that the government has proffered that there are multiple witnesses who are saying that they have witnessed significant serious violence. And the danger, I think, is quite serious. There have been weapons around, there has been significant violence, and I also think it's significant that there has, I think, been a proffer of significant evidence of coercion of witnesses, maybe not brutal coercion, but gentle coercion can be just as effective. I considered alternatives such as monitoring, home detention, significant bond, as your counsel proposed, and I just don't think it's sufficient because so much of what would happen of the types of behavior that we're talking about happens behind closed doors.
MediaTakeout.com.